guys, got the new P-10F OR. Just pulled out of the box, did some more shooting. So, I'm gonna see how this thing runs the first time. See how accurate I am with it out of the box. Guys, not too bad. I think I'm shooting a little low with it, so I'm going to adjust my sights a little bit. See if we can't get it back on target. Okay guys, well, pretty sweet shooter so far. There's some of these steel. Alright, what's up guys? Just got back from the range and I put 975 rounds through it. I had one failure to eject around the 250 mark, kind of stovepiped on me. So I'm not really going to worry about that one. Everything else was perfect. I've never really had issues with CZs, but you know, it's still under the 500 mark, so I deal with the break-in. So this is CZ's new case, and this is the old case, and I like the old case better because it has the cutouts for the gun and the magazines. This one is just a straight piece of foam, no cutouts. What are you gonna do? So this is how it comes. There's 2 magazines and 3 back straps. You got small, medium, large. I'm running the small right now on it, and the small seems to fit my hand pretty well. It does have a long grip on it, but we'll get this out of here. All right, so this is the new P-10F optics ready. It has a removable optics plate, and which I like on this one, besides like on the Yannick or Canic. When you take this plate off, you lose the rear sight. You know, that's just is what it is. And on this one, you retain the front or the rear sight. So you're just gonna have to get a little taller, so suppressor sights for it if you're gonna put an RMR or Delta Point Pro are the only 2 base plate adapters they're making on it right now. But they said there's more to come. Right now I've only really found the RMR plate, and it's $75, which is kind of crazy. Cause I got my Clock 34 MRO was, or I think the plates were free with it, if I'm not mistaken. But on this one, they are not. And CZ says that they're making sights for it, but I have not found them in stock or found any listings on them yet. Excuse me. So, kind of hurry up and wait. But, like I said, 1,000 rounds, well, 975. Ran pretty good. Just that one failure to eject. It is 19+1 capacity on both magazines. These are, standard CZ mags are really nice, really well built. Probably made by Metcar, but the barrel is 4.5 inches on this one. It has the tritium front sight and the serrated combat sight in the back, which is what I've been going with lately. Been running hackathorns on all the Glocks, and this came pretty nice out of the box. And obviously with Glock, you got to change your sights. This one you do not, and it's already got them, the ones I like on it. So I was good to go. It is 1.26 inches wide and total 8 inches long, and it's 28.2 ounces. So it's obviously a little heavier than the counterpart Glocks, like a 17, but you're getting a little more capacity, from 19+1 to 17+1. But it is one of the first series of striker fires from CZ. I've always had the hammer fired CZs, and it's my newest hammer fired from them, which obviously love. The two safeties on this does pretty much, if you're going to see, looks like Glock a little bit. It does have the firing pin block and trigger safety. So it is a very safe gun, and I do trust it. And obviously with 1,000 rounds through it and just the one failure, I trust it. I pretty much bought this setup for being a bedside to replace my 19. So I throw the 19 somewhere else in a different role. But the CZ triggers are supposed to be really nice on these, and they are. When I first got it, it was a little mushy, like a little creaky, and now that the 1,000 rounds through it, it really, really helped it a lot. So you're gonna have your take up here, and then it's just got a little walk, a little travel, and then it breaks. The reset. Reset's not bad. It puts you back to the wall. So you're right there. It's got a little hump, kind of like a Glock, but it's a lot smoother. Definitely like this trigger better, and shoots really well. At first I was a little low. It was probably just me, obviously, and just adjusted myself a little bit and my grip, and then it really started coming back. And the second video of me shooting was, after it was magazine 3 and 4, or no, 5 and 6. So I put a lot on paper, and it was hitting dead on the paper after. I just adjusted my grip a little bit. So nothing to get used to. And what else we got on this thing? So I haven't cleaned it. I just wiped it off a little bit, but check the insides of the breakdown. The thing on these also, magazines, they fly out of this thing, which I really like. And the P-10C, everyone's complaining about how stiff this was. And I stayed away from the P-10C, not for that reason, but because on the P-10Cs, and I think on the regular ones on these, are the check-made ones, because these ones are made in the U.S., the Optics Readies, and they have the magazine release is held in with a pin, and there were some issues of those pins walking out or breaking, and then the magazine release not working, and I kind of felt it was a crappy design by them. And on this one, obviously, there is no, I guess there would be no takedown pin for the magazine release, or a hold pin. You can adjust this from right to left side, and they said that's one of the issues that it kind of fixed with being so stiff. Although the slider release is still pretty stiff. I mean, you really got to get on it, you know, and it's just kind of like a Glock. It's flat, but on that ridge. On some of my CZs, you know, when you're locked back, you slam a mag in it, it drops it, but not on this one. It is ambidextrous though, so that's probably one of the reasons why it's so stiff. But it breaks down just like a Glock. It does have nice rails on it. The ejector is pretty stout, and I mean you got the AME, so it wraps around the mag, which it's a good design. It's got the locking block and everything. It looks, you know, pretty well like a Glock, but it got pretty dirty. I was shooting my reloads, but you know, 1,000 rounds obviously is gonna get dirty. I'll probably go in through here and polish some stuff up, but milling on's really pretty well done. There are some mill marks here, some of the swirls from the cutter, but I mean, on my other CZs, they were definitely milled better than this, but it's not gonna, you know, ruin the function or form of it. It's still well built. The one thing kind of freaked me out a little bit, or it doesn't freak me out, but the firing pin safety. This is just a lock or a locking block or interrupter. It's got a really, you probably can't see it, but right here, it's got a really small spring on it. You know, and I know guys have run these for, you know, 3,000-4,000 rounds already, and they have no issues with it, no breakage, and I don't know what would happen if that breaks. I hope I don't find out, but it's not really in an area where, I mean, I guess if it breaks, you're still gonna get, it should still fire, because it's gonna ride on, this is what's gonna release that safety, this little triangle when you're pulling the trigger. So I don't know, it is what it is, and I guess we'll just wait on it. But just want to do this video real quick in the morning, and I know Cajun Gunworks is making parts for these and upgrade kits, and they're doing, you know, short reset triggers and some other stuff to them, and I might mess around with some of their stuff. I'm gonna have them send me some parts for my Shadow soon, because I want to get the trigger a little better on that. I mean, it's nice, but it's not on the same level as my SDP Custom was, so I'm kind of picky. That's just that's a competition gun anyway, but yeah, I just wanted a little bit better without getting outside of the rules. So anyway, guys, P-10F, I like it so far. It's gonna go bedside soon. I'll probably put another 1,000 rounds through it in a week or so. I think I got to do some reloading, but so far so good. I'm liking it and liking the capacity. I mean, can't go wrong with 20 rounds. So I don't know. I'll update you guys later. See you now.